In Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer, Edward Cullen grapples with the monotony of high school life, constantly besieged by the thoughts of those around him. His world shifts with the arrival of Bella Swan, who captivates not only his classmates but also his curiosity, chiefly because he cannot read her mind. This anomaly intrigues him and ignites a fierce protectiveness, especially when he saves her from a near-fatal accident, revealing his supernatural abilities and placing his family at risk of exposure. As Edward navigates his growing feelings for Bella, he wrestles with the duality of his nature as a vampire and his desire for a human connection. He is acutely aware that his love could bring her harm, creating an internal conflict that intensifies with every interaction. His admiration for Bella's kindness is shadowed by jealousy, particularly regarding her friendships with other boys, such as Mike Newton and the more straightforward Jacob Black, whose presence heightens Edward's insecurities. The stakes rise when external threats emerge, notably the arrival of James, a tracker vampire fixated on Bella. Edward's protective instincts clash with Bella's desire for independence, propelling him into a harrowing journey of self-discovery. As he contemplates the implications of his love, he is faced with a critical choice. Can he be the guardian she needs, or will his very existence lead to her downfall? The narrative crescendos into a gripping confrontation with James and his accomplices, Laurent and Victoria, culminating in a moment of desperation when Bella is injured. Edward must confront the painful reality of his feelings, ultimately revealing the depths of his devotion while grappling with the shadows of his existence. Midnight Sun intricately weaves themes of love, sacrifice, and redemption through Edward's introspective journey. It explores the complexities of relationships between two fundamentally different beings, highlighting the fragility of love in a world fraught with danger. As he navigates the chasm between his vampire instincts and his yearning for connection, Edward's story invites readers to reflect on the nature of love, identity, and the lengths one will go to protect those they cherish. Midnight Sun, published in August 2020, is a retelling of the first book in the Twilight series, Twilight, but from the perspective of Edward Cullen, the vampire character who has been a focal point for many fans of the series. This book not only generated considerable excitement upon its release, but also reignited discussions about the Twilight saga and its cultural significance. Cultural impact. 1. Revitalization of the franchise. Midnight Sun provided a fresh perspective on the beloved series, enticing both new readers and nostalgic fans. It stirred renewed interest in the Twilight phenomenon that dominated young adult literature in the late 2000s. 2. Feminism and gender dynamics. The Twilight series has often sparked debates about female agency, relationships, and the portrayal of love in young adult literature. Midnight Sun allows readers to see Edward's internal conflicts and motivations, expanding discussions about consent, emotional connections, and the complexities of love, especially in supernatural contexts. The vampire genre. The release of Midnight Sun also reflects a continued popularity of vampire stories in contemporary culture, showcasing the evolution of the genre since the initial release of Twilight. It contributed to the conversation surrounding modern vampire mythology and its appeal to younger generations. Number 4. Fandom and online communities. The anticipation surrounding Midnight Sun highlighted the power of fandoms and online platforms, where fans have continuously engaged with the series. The book's launch spurred renewed activity in fan communities, discussions, and interpretations of the characters and plot. How it differs from others. Point of view. The primary difference lies in the switch from Bella Swan's perspective to Edward Cullen's. This change allows readers to delve deeper into Edward's thoughts, feelings, and moral dilemmas, particularly concerning his desire to protect Bella while fearing the consequences of their love. Midnight Sun offers a more nuanced understanding of Edward as a character. Readers get a glimpse of his past, his struggles with his identity as a vampire, and the weight of his decisions, which can evoke empathy for him that may not have been as pronounced in the original series. Tone and mood. While the original series is rooted in Bella's experiences, Midnight Sun infuses a darker, more introspective tone, reflecting Edward's complex nature. This creates a different narrative atmosphere that contrasts with the more straightforward romantic adventure of the original. Author details: Stephanie Meyer, an American author, is best known for the Twilight series, which includes 4 novels published between 2005 and 2008, along with the novella The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. Meyer's works have achieved immense commercial success, with millions of copies sold worldwide. Born on December 24, 1973, in Hartford, Connecticut, Meyer was inspired to write Twilight after dreaming of a human girl and a vampire who was in love with her but thirsted for her blood. Aside from her fiction writing, Meyer has also engaged in various philanthropic efforts related to education and literature. Similar books to read. If you enjoyed Midnight Sun, you may also like 1. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. If you haven't read the original series, it's essential to understand the foundational story that Midnight Sun builds upon. 2. The Host by Stephanie Meyer. A sci-fi novel that involves themes of love and identity, showcasing Meyer's ability to create intricate characters in a supernatural setting. 3. Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. This series offers a mix of romance and the supernatural, focusing on friendship and the complexities of vampire society. 4. Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. A contemporary romance with intense emotional conflicts, portraying the struggles of young love akin to the themes in Twilight. 5. A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. This novel blends romance, fantasy, and history, presenting a modern take on witchcraft and supernatural relationships. Midnight Sun stands not only as a nostalgic revisit for fans of the Twilight saga, but also as a work that encourages deeper dialogues about character motivations and emotional complexities in love stories. It has certainly marked its place in contemporary literature and continues to influence discussions about young adult narratives. Like this if you liked it, and subscribe for more.